Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm fine, thanks as well.
Okay. This is Mrs. Dubbels. I'm not quite sure if you know her.
Yeah, she came in our class like a few minutes ago.
Yes, I
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm Mrs. von Bostel. You know this, of course. Could you please, as a warm-up, introduce yourself to Mrs. Dubbels?
Yes. You start, or?
I don't
Ladies
care.
first.
Okay. I'm Alina Klinger. I have a mother, a father, an older brother. He's 20. His name is Mirko. My mother is called Jessica and my father is called Ralf. I live in Hamburg and I'm 17 years old. In my free time I do sports like kickboxing.
Oh.
My zodiac sign is Aries. I don't know what I should tell you. Yes.
That's fine.
Thank you, Alina. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Felix. I'm 19 years old. I live in Hamburg, Neuenfeld. It's a very small town at the Elbe, near the Elbe. I wasn't going to tell you, but my parents are called Tanya and Ralph as well, so this is why I mentioned this. Yeah, that's quite funny. I love doing sports, playing football regularly in my local football club, doing sports, going to the gym. Yeah, just what a normal teenage boy does, I think.
Good. Thank you.
Okay. Let's come to the first part of your oral examination. Your topic is gender roles, about men and women,
Yes.
and please have a conversation. Take a few seconds, and if you feel ready, just have a conversation about this topic.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you think women have to do all the house chores?
No, I don't think so. I think women can do it if they want, but they don't have to. If the woman wants to go to work, wants to earn their own money, that's totally fine. Maybe she can just, or she should have like 1 or 2 years when they have a new kid, like a little baby, so that she can care about. But if she doesn't want to, the man can do this well. So that's my opinion. What do you think about that?
I think it always depends on the woman
Yeah.
herself. If she wants to do it, she can do it. But I also think that the man has to take this opportunity to show that he can also do all these things, even without being asked to do them, like voluntary.
Yeah, I see your point there. I think it's also very, very hard to do it because in the past it always just like there were these two gender roles. Men, they have to bring home the money. The woman has to cook. Yeah, but I think women have the exactly same rights as men. So I just don't see the point why the woman should do or have to do the housework and the man doesn't.
You just mentioned that the women have to do these houseworks. My question now is, if the woman says she wants to earn the money, she wants to work, and she says the man has to be at home and has to do all these things, and he says no, do you think that the woman has to be forced to do all the house chores, or do you think the man will have to do this?
No, I think maybe they they have to meet like in the middle. So maybe the solution is that they should not have kids, or maybe just don't be together because they don't match each other. Well, but I would be interested. How does it work? Like at your home, does your father do the work and your mother is doing the housework?
That's actually quite funny because my father always says that he do something, but I never see him do anything. My mom does anything, and the problem is she doesn't want any help.
Yeah.
Sometimes she says, "I'm not home because I work. So you, Alina, can you maybe prepare some food for the boys?" But I've never seen her say that to my brother or
Yeah,
to my father.
sorry to interrupt you, but there's just a funny story in my mind. It's just when my mother is, she's always like, or I'm like asking her, yeah, mom, do you need any help with cooking the dinner or stuff like this? And she said, no, it's fine. But then when she gets angry, like 1 hour later, she's like, oh, nobody's helping me in the household, so I'm just doing it all on my own. So I think just a little excuse to my mom.
No,
Excuse.
my mother never said this.
Yeah.
Never, because even when we try to help her, she always says, no, I can do it on my own. You don't have to help me. I don't need any help. Sometimes she's a little bit like, oh, it's so hard, I'm so tired, but she won't accept any help, so I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. So my parents got divorced when I was, I think, 5 or 6 years old. So I can't really remember how it was then. But my mom got a new husband, and he was always working, and my mom stayed at home. Well, because they got a kid as well, so she looked after him, and she was just at home all the time. And I think 1 or 2 years ago she started working at home just a little bit, but she's not really leaving the home or leaving us alone. So she's always there.
No, my mother is completely different. She wants to do the course and she wants to work. She even says she wants to work more, even though she works for 4 days a week already. And that's quite often, I think. So, and she still thinks that she has to work even more, but also thinks she has to do everything alone. So I wish my father would help her a little bit more. Yeah. Does your father do any house chores?
He's doing like the garden work, just, mowing the grass and stuff like this, but not like doing. They're always arguing when my father is doing the clothes, washing the clothes, because he always does something wrong, and then my mom gets angry. So she's saying just leave it, I will do it, so then everything is fine.
Yeah, I know this problem.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's come to the second part of your oral examination. It's responding to verbal prompts. You both get a verbal prompt. Please have a look at it. Take your time to read it, and if you're ready, just start.
So I think, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, so as I'm participant A, I think I'm going to start. So I have a quote from Barack Obama. I think you know he was the president of the United States. And in his quote he's saying that there's just like, that USA is just like one nation. There's not there are not Black America or White America or Latino America. It's just like all a group of people who are together in one nation. So they shouldn't separate these.
Sounds interesting. Well, my quote is from J.O.E. He died already. He was an American writer and politician. And he says that when we wake up one day and everything is the same, every person is the same race, they have the same faith, everything is exactly the same, we will still find something that we have that we don't agree on, and we still find something that will cause prejudice.
Yeah, so I think there are some comments in our quotes.
Yes.
Because I think, in America it's very specific, because you have, like, as he said, there's the Black America and White America, and there are a lot of problems according to the police things that happened like last year or a few months ago, and I think it's that's very horrible, because I think we are all humans. We all should have the same rights, and not because I'm from another country or I'm having a different skin color, I should be treated different than other people.
Yeah, I
What's
totally
your opinion
agree
on
with you. I totally agree. But I also have to admit that there was a story once after I think the attack on Paris.
Yes.
I was sitting in the bus and there came a man with a long beard,
Yeah.
black beard, and all this stuff, and he wore a T-shirt that says, "I'm Muslim, don't judge."
Yes.
And even though it says "don't judge," I was like, "Oh, okay." And he even had a big black backpack.
Yeah.
So I was like, should I get off the bus the next station, or should I just drive? Or I don't know what I had to do.
Yeah,
So I was afraid of this man, even though he had this T-shirt and he didn't have anything. He didn't do anything.
I can totally
So-
agree with you because, as I said before, I think everybody should be treated the same. And I also have a lot of Muslim friends. Even my girlfriend is Muslim, and still, because the society is giving us such a bad picture of some Muslims, and they all say all Muslims are bad, but they aren't. And when you see like a typical Muslim with like a long beard and stuff like this, you're not feeling so confident, and that shouldn't be like that, because he's just a human as well. He's just having a long beard.
Yes, I know. I even felt guilty after
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I thought of this man like this? He was just a normal man who was just standing next to me on the bus, and I still thought he would try to kill me any minute. And I even thought of leaving the bus, so I was really sad and I
Yeah.
really ended disappointed in myself
Yes.
because I thought this way. But for example, in America, there's these police officers that shoot black men,
Yeah.
for example. But for me, one of my best friends is black, and I don't have a problem with her. I don't even see the cultural difference because she grew up in Germany, and I think even in America, when they grow up there, why would there be any problem? They know how to behave, maybe with some expectation.
Yeah, you're totally right
Yes.
there. I think there should be a target, like in our world, that we are just like, we have a lot of different religion, and I think that's beautiful because you can learn from other religions as
Yes.
well, and we should respect that, and we should live with it, and just don't see the religion behind a person. Just see like the person as she is.
Yeah.
Like if she's a nice person, why should the religion change anything of that, from that? I think we should accept whatever the other people believes in, or how she got raised up, because even our parents they are just, every children has a different way of living when they're younger, so they learn different things, have different values, different manners, and things like this. And we should respect every human being as it is.
Yeah. I totally get your point. You just mentioned religion.
Yes.
For example, I think we can coexist everywhere, even with different religions. But I think it ends when some people try to force their religion onto other people.
Yeah, that's
Like,
totally, yeah.
Even though I'm Christian, I don't really believe in God. But I'm a little bit afraid when I hear the people from the Islam say that everyone who doesn't believe in their God will go to hell.
Yeah.
Even that is like, so I have to believe in something that I don't think really exists.
Yeah, that's a really good argument, because I think when I want to believe in this God, or don't believe in God, that's totally fine. Why? It's not. I'm not offending offending anyone. Thank you. With that, so that's just my business. Why does he care? Why does he want me to believe in his God? There's no advantages for him.
Yes, I don't I don't see the point there. I don't know why he wants me to believe the same thing as him when he believes in it. He should be just fine with believing it himself, and then it would be okay. Why do I have to?
Yeah, so I think to put it all in a nutshell, we both think that we have to respect all, how people live and just let them get on with their lives and
Yes, totally.
respect everyone.
Mm.
Thank you for this last statement. Let's move on to your role play.
Okay. Should we get the back?
You both get a role card now. So begin. Please have a look at it. Take your time to read it completely, and then play your role.
Okay, so as English is the most common language in our world, I think, because you can use it nearly everywhere and everybody understands at least a little bit. What do you think about this?
I think it's great. Why would we speak any other language? Like, when we all speak the same language, there won't be any misunderstandings when we translate something or something like this.
Yeah, that's true, but now it is how it is. We are in Germany and we speak German,
Yes.
so why should we learn another language? Why are we forced to learn English? Why aren't they forced to learn German?
Because most people speak English, and it's easier to learn English than German. You maybe not know this, but for our grammatic structure is really complicated for other people. So English is really easy, and even little kids can understand it. Some words at least.
Yeah, well, but I think it's the German language will die out if we go on like this, because like in your whole normal life you get confronted with German, English or Denglish words, whatever you want to call it, and it's unnecessary, because why are you saying counter instead of Schalter? Well, everybody in Germany will know that the Schalter is what it is. So
Yes.
why is in Germany, why are there things in English? We are in Germany and not in England or America.
I think it comes from the internet. So, because through the internet I can communicate with people all around the world, and so to have one language, it's good to communicate. And with the time I start using the words I use maybe in a chat room or something like this, I start using them in general, like outside the internet. And at some point it became totally normal to say something in English. And I don't think it's really a problem that the German language is dying out, because then we don't have to learn German anymore.
Yeah, but we are not we're not even using real English. It's when you think of words like a beamer or handy or showmaster, these aren't really words, and sometimes it's even wrong, because it's like parties and babies and stuff. It's just, I don't see the point.
Okay, I really don't get what you're just saying.
No, it's like,
I get that you're saying that we use the wrong words, but
Yeah.
the thing after that, I don't really get this.
no, it's like
So-
we're using English words, but these words we're using, they are not even English. When you say like handy, it's not a German word, but it's not an English word either. So
Okay.
it's like we're learning not a real language.
So you're saying when we try to speak German, English, I don't know how you want to call it. You say that we producing another language.
Yes.
So maybe that's good too.
Mm.
But don't you think that a language should develop? Like you don't talk like Shakespeare anymore.
Yeah. Okay, you've got a
So-
point there.
If we would talk like people from centuries ago, I don't even think we would understand each other.
Yeah. To be honest, I was totally against these English language, or that we all just speak English. But after your points, you like opened my mind a little bit, and I see your point there, because it's easier when we all speak the same language. It's just the
Yes.
communication between all the peoples, except especially from other countries, would be a lot more easier like that.
I'm glad that you found a compromise. So that was it.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your oral examination, and you're free to go now.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to your oral examination. How are you?
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm too.
Okay.
And
Me
you?
too. Yeah, I'm also a little bit nervous.
Okay.
Sort of excited. And since you are a little bit nervous,
Yeah.
let's start with warm up.
Okay.
You know Mrs. Stubbels,
Yeah.
I'm not nervous.
but she doesn't know that much about you. So why don't you just introduce yourself to her?
Okay.
You want to start? Or?
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm Marcel Thiele. I'm 18 years old. In 1 month, I'm 19. I'm from Hamburg. My hobbies are riding my motorcycle, my mountain bike, yeah, also skiing. Yeah, what can I else say? I have a girlfriend, beautiful girlfriend. We are together since 1 year. Yeah, and I'm on this school. Yeah.
Thank you.
No
Yeah,
problem.
my name is also Marcel. I'm 18 years old, and yeah, I try to get my A level. And yeah, my hobbies are taking photos, and yeah, I also have a girlfriend since 2 years.
She's also beautiful.
She's also very beautiful, yeah, for sure. And yeah,
Tell me more about the pictures that you take. What kind of pictures do you take?
I take pictures mostly of abandoned buildings, so it's called urban exploring. I don't know if you know this name, but yeah, this I only take photos from those places, and yeah, I also take videos.
Okay, that sounds interesting. What do you do with them?
I
Upload them on YouTube.
We can help each other. That's totally fine.
Okay, Marcel is a great friend for me, and he upgrade his photos on Instagram.
I upload them on YouTube, the videos on YouTube, and the pictures on Instagram. But yeah, I take the pictures and then I
Share it with the
Do you
community.
already earn money by doing this? Or do you
No,
just
no,
do
no.
this for the fun of it?
I just do it because yeah, it makes fun. Yeah. I don't earn money with
And
this.
the photos looks very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Could you imagine doing this as a job?
Yeah, it would be very nice, but the job as a photograph, you don't earn a lot of money, so
Yeah, that's a good key word for your topic today.
Okay.
Because in your first part of your examination, you will have a conversation about money. Just
Oh,
think about money for a second,
Mhm.
and then start asking each other questions.
okay.
there's my second nothing.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Do you want to start or should I?
So Marcel, tell me, do you earn pocket money?
Yeah, I earn pocket money from my parents.
Mhm.
That's not much because I'm old and I work on the same. I work at the Edeka in our town.
Mhm.
Yeah, there I help to we store or something. Yeah, that's very interesting because you have much contact with the customers. Yeah, and I need the money for my car because my car is
Yeah, it's very expensive.
yeah,
No.
very expensive. That's a problem
Mm-hmm.
for the fuel. And you, what's with you? Are you earning money in
Yeah,
your free
I,
time or something?
I get pocket money from my parents, but
Yeah.
I don't work. I just
Okay.
go to school, and sometimes I help my neighbor with shopping or something like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a
But
job.
do you need much money?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, and this is very expensive. You
Okay,
know?
yeah, I know.
But
Go
yeah,
to
I
the
think.
restaurant or something like this.
Yeah, but I think the money I get from my parents it's enough. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That sounds great. Yeah.
Do your parents pay you for helping in the house, for example, for doing little extra tasks?
No. My family is also saying this is family and you don't get money
Yeah.
for something you do for it because I'm living there for free.
yeah, it's
I-
the same as me.
Haven't.
So I help. I just I help my parents. This is normal, but I don't get money for this. I don't get paid for this. So.
Yeah. That's naturally to help.
Yeah.
How important is money if you decide on a job that you want to get later on?
I just think the job you want to do in your future should be should make fun for
Yeah,
you.
That's very important.
But yeah, for sure, money is important, and you can say, "Oh, I don't earn a lot of money, but the job is great," you know. So
Yeah. In my opinion, okay, can I tell?
yeah.
Thank you. In my opinion, it's very important that the job makes fun, but the problem is that the other side, you need a lot of money to have a great living standard. Because I want to drive a fast car, because that is my hobby and I love it very much. And in my opinion, I can't live with a slow car or without motorcycle,
Yeah.
because that it's luxus. Yeah, come on, but but I need it because riding my motorcycle is a very great free time activity for me, and it gives me a feeling that I'm free and can do what I want.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And maybe we want to have children in the future.
Oh,
That costs all so much money. You need a
yeah.
house. Yeah, it's very expensive for all.
So I think a job should be nice to you. It should be make fun for you, but money is also a very important aspect. You should look on it.
Alles klar.
Okay. You mentioned that you are living in, no, was it Neuenfelde? No, was it in the rural area?
Yeah.
So that I would like to come to the second part of your
Thank you.
presentation. And it's about urban life versus rural life.
Yeah.
So you should have the picture. Well,
Okay, thank you.
Okay, should I
Okay.
start?
Yeah.
Okay. In the middle of the picture, I see a lot of people who are riding a bike, and on the left you see a lot of people walking. In the background, you see a lot of buildings. So it mentioned that this is a city, and yeah, there are a lot of people in the picture. So yeah, it's printed in black and white. And yeah, tell me about your pic.
Yeah, on my picture I can see a landscape. In the foreground there's a river on which are two persons in a boat. On the background there are mountains, but you can't really see them. In the middle of the picture there's a building. It looks like a farming building, and the whole picture give you the impression. Thank you. Give you the impression that it's made in the Asian room, because yeah, the building looks like it was built with bamboos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. that was it. Because okay, left on the left side from the building, there's also a tree. But what else can you say? I really love to live rural
Mm-hmm.
because it's, in my opinion, much more cooler than to live in the city. Because if you live
Yeah.
in the city, it's very stressed,
Mm-hmm.
and on the land, you can do what you want. It's much cooler because as kids we are going.
You are free. Though.
Yeah, genau.
Yeah.
We are free. As kids, we go to the forest, make fun, make forbidden things, maybe with firecrackers or something. Nobody
Yes.
cares. But in the city, you can't do this. The police stop you and
Nah.
you get arrested.
So I live in the city, and I think I see your point,
Yeah.
but I think the living in a city is a lot. It's much better than living in a village or something like this, because you have everything you need. You know, you have
Okay.
a shopping center.
Yeah, I see
you
your
have
point.
you have a train, and on the village in a village you just you have to wait 1 hour for a bus or something like this. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but because we have the time to wait. No, because when it's very cool at the land. Because when you want to travel to the city,
Yeah.
it's possible. Maybe our parents can drive, and you have much friends which have big areas and big plots, and you can make a lot of things. But we can also make great parties. Not like you. You have the discos and the clubs in Hamburg. That's very great. But we have more things like Schützenfest, and you can party also very great.
So you pointed out that your parents have to drive you to the city. So that means that you need a car in the village.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in the city, you just can drive with a train or with a bus. And I think this is much better. You
Yeah,
know,
you may have a
because-
point there. But this, in my opinion, some people like to live in the city, and that's better for them. Like you want urban exploring. You go to those lost places.
Yeah.
Here at Hamburg, you have much more lost places, much areas, and you can reach them easily
Yeah.
than me. So I'm a bit I'm a bit
With more restrictions, maybe?
yeah, I'm much more focused in my town because I have those opinions, the options you have to travel around, but we have in the town more friendships, because friendships
Okay.
is much important because you live together, you see each much more. We see we see each every day.
Yeah.
Because when you go on the street, hello Marcel, how are you? And then
Yeah,
you go
okay,
to the
yeah.
friend and have fun, or driving your motorcycle together through the lands. That's very great.
Yeah, okay,
And the
I-
landscape is very beautiful.
I grown up in a city, so I don't know the live in a
Yeah.
village, but yeah, I just know the life in a city, and
Yeah.
I love it. I like it.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, if I have the chance,
Yeah.
I wouldn't live in a village.
Okay. Okay.
This isn't mine. So.
Maybe we can make an experiment in the future. That
Oh,
I visit
would
you
be-
and
that
you
would
visit
be
me,
really
and
interesting.
for 1 weekend.
Yeah.
Okay? That would be great.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good. Let's come to the last part of your examination. It's a role play about English as a world language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please have a look at your role card.
Thank you.
enough. You should just start.
Mm-hmm.
From his point of view.
So, what do you think about the English words we use in Germany?
In my opinion, it's very great because I see the future that English is okay. It is in world language,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, in the future, it's the only world language because in every language there get more and a bit more English integrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the German, we have the German English.
English. You mean?
The English,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. Thank you very much, Marcel. And that gets much more, except for the internet. A
But-
big part of the internet, you also see words on a German text, words with an English, and in my opinion, that's very great, but because if we get further that, the whole world can understand each other much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know where's a problem because we get more English words in Germany because I think we used it all the time. Words like cool or something.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is English, and parties and this is all English words. I don't know why there are people afraid because we immigrate so much words.
And in my opinion, it's totally normal that the language will change, because that is part of the world that everyone change, and you have to unpassen yourself.
Yeah, but I think we should set a stop because if we immigrate too much words, we will lose our German language.
Yeah, maybe you have a point there. I see the problem. What you say is the old people had a big problem, in my opinion, because they don't know what cool is or something like this, or all these English words.
What might be the problems of, you mentioned one problem, that old people
Don't understand words. Are there other examples of this than just cool, Marcel?
There are a lot of words like, for example, handy or beamer. Those are all words that are English, and we use them in our German language. And if we go on, so we will destroy our language.
Yeah, maybe you have a point there, but I can't see the problem with this because of when everyone do this, everyone speaks Denglish and much more English in Denglish. You get the world language, the real world language, the only world language, English. And this would help each other because we can talk and understand each other about the borders, across the borders. So you can talk with the French people, you can talk with the Spanish people, and everyone is talking English.
Yeah, I think English is a world language. This is normal. This is also very good. But I think we have our own language, German. And I think German and English should be two different languages. We will lose our own language. And
Yeah, but the problem is the people from England they are talking English, and they didn't learn German because
English is the world language.
Yeah, but that's the problem because everyone have to learn. Everyone have to learn English. Yeah, that's a fact. Okay. Yeah, but another point is what I can't understand. Why are we learning French and Spanish?
Yeah, because
Why aren't we learning more English? That is very much important though, because English,
Yes,
you can
Spanish-
speak English everyone, but Spanish?
Spanish is also an important language. A lot of people speak Spanish. In South Africa, where most people speak Spanish.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be very much easier if everyone is speaking English? Because yet I have to learn Spanish, French, English. The other people have to learn, the French have to learn maybe German or Spanish and English. And it would be very easier if everyone is only learning English.
But I think
And
this
English is much integrated in our language.
I think this isn't possible. That everyone will speak the whole language. I think this wouldn't work. You know?
Okay. I
I
think,
think this
work.
is too. This is too hard. This is.
But maybe it would work. And it would be
Yeah,
very
you
cool.
could start an organization
Yeah.
and try to.
That's what I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. That was a really interesting idea. And, that was it.
Okay.
All the examination is already over.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Sind wir entlassen, ne?
Ja.
Träumchen. Oh, Marci, das ist ein bisschen...